Good evening, YouTube. What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back. Yes, we're going to be streaming. You all hang tight. I am loading up the Ungrim campaign. See? It's here. It's here. How y'all doing? Man, I'm doing good. It's the weekend, finally. The week at work has been absolutely atrocious. And I am so ready for some weekend time. Get to stream, spend some time with the family. Oh man, I'm excited. I am seriously excited, folks. It is good to be here. You all give me just a second. I am trying to do something here just real quick. Okay, close all tabs. I'm trying. We got a new emoji. So I want you all to hang tight. I got a new emoji for you. I'll go ahead and say hi to a few folks here, like Northern Legionnaire. Welcome. He says, sorry I need, but I got to sleep. Oh, man. Well, it was good that you stopped by to say hi. The Django03, thanks for being here, and thanks for being a sponsor. Appius, thanks for being here. Sponsor and moderator, good sir. Joseph Dutton, Anonymous Man. Cole Zellers. Pyrrhic Strategos, another awesome sponsor. Thank you for being here. Linker. Alien. So aliens are real. They're on my stream. Matthew Smith, another awesome sponsor, as well as Fat Guy in the Basement. Rowan Church, another great sponsor. Andrew Walker. Hello, everybody. Survivor, X-Clone, good to see you. Anthony, Holy Pilgrim. Welcome, Holy Pilgrim. One of the most amazing viewers I've got here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. Apparently I just got a report for my stream, even though the stream has not ended. Interesting. Yeah, so anyway, I got to get my email here. I've got two new emojis, actually, I think. Let's get this one. We do have a Taco Krell emoji ready to go. Never-ending Gaming, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a sponsor. Things are going good. Like I said, it's the weekend. It could not come soon enough at this point. This week was just really awful at work, and next week is probably going to be the same. And so it feels great to not be at work, to be able to get ready to enjoy my weekend with you all. Oh, I forgot. I don't normally save. Yeah, hang on. I was like, where's my dang folder? I'll just save it on the desktop. Here we go. Hold on. Be patient with me. I should have done this ahead of time, but I didn't have time because I was trying to get the kids down to bed, so that's why I'm going to have to remove an emoji to make room for this one. Oh, crap. Which emoji do I move? They're all good. We can't remove all the good ones. Crap. Well, I've got two Kentucky Fried stuff. I think we're done with the Kentucky Fried Vampire for now. So I'm going to leave out Kentucky Fried Vampire, and we're going to just add in Taco Krell, since we got Kentucky Fried Chaos anyway. So let me throw in the Taco Krell here. So there we go. Alright, save that. Alright, so your Taco Krell emoji is ready to go. And he also made us a roasted Hawk Rider emoji, but I think we're done with the Wood Elves for now, so I'm going to hold off on that one just so we can get to the stream here. But yep, Taco Krell emoji's live. Matthew Smith, looks like you were the first one to spam it. So you were the very first Taco Krell emoji. Gotta feel good about life, man. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. Sorry we had a little bit of work to take care of. Nikola, my amazing Serbian viewer, thank you for being here. He says, what up? Just finished my work. Started at 6 a.m. Now it's 9 p.m. Holy cow. Well, I won't complain about my work, Nikola. I mean, mine wasn't pleasant, but that was a lot more hours than I had to put in the day, so. Hard-working man there. Hard-working man there. Dragon Storm, welcome. It's good to see you. What do you mean Super Chat isn't on? Super Chat is unavailable? Shouldn't be. Let me check that real quick. Custom perks. Chat with sponsor. That's a good question. It should be off. I never turned it off, but apparently YouTube turned it off for me. Let me see here. Super chat. Huh. Trying to figure it out real quick. I think I gotta go to my channel settings. Give me just a second. Monetized, advanced. I'm trying to remember where I turned on the super chat. Allow interest-based ads like word account. Allow my channel to appear in other channels. Subscriber counts. Google Analytics. Give me just a second. Turn on super chat in YouTube. That is really strange. Select the $sign within a line and select send a super chat. Option here, select buy. Not how do you super chat, how do I enable? Now I'm really confused because I can't remember where to turn it on. Sorry, folks. Give me just a second. I'm trying to solve this. I apologize for the delays. But, I don't know why it would be unavailable. I never turned it off. That's... Thanks again, YouTube. Really appreciate it. Actual chat revenue... Mode off. It's somewhere in the channel settings. Badges, custom perks. Is the sponsor button available for people out there? Tell me what you see there. Kyle A, just hang tight, man. I'm trying to fix this. Isn't in the card settings of the stream? Possibly. I'll go look. I don't think that's where it's at, but... Isn't in the card set? No, it's not in the card settings. Piece of crap. Why wouldn't it be on? This is annoying. I just want to stream. Come on, YouTube. Get your crap straight. Content creation monetize. Only sponsors may send messages. Block spam. Enable live chat. I mean, there's certainly nothing that turns off super chat. I am thoroughly confused. You're saying a more vulgar arism. Oh, man. What in the world? Where was that at? Because it led me through how to turn it on, and it was under a channel setting. Enable longer videos. Super chat says it's enabled. There it is. I found the setting. It says super chat enabled, but I'm seeing the same thing, like when the super chat won't work whenever I click on there. See if it works. Yeah, it looks like it works now. It looks like it works, but that's weird. It said it was enabled, and all I did was click on it and hit OK, and it re-enabled it, I think. There we go. Sorry, folks. We're gonna actually stream now. How about that? Does that work? But yeah, it's enabled now if anybody's just dying to use that.
I grow restless.
Otherwise, I'm ready to keep kicking some butt here. I want my dang pottery. I haven't forgot about wanting pottery.
Getting out of here. The axe thirsts for war.
Alright, I'm headed to get my pottery.
Time for a reckoning.
It's not something that I soon forget. How are y'all doing today? Try refreshing, Kyle, if it says it's still disabled, because it's definitely enabled on mine now. Yeah, it works, because there comes Dragonstorm with this crazy support here already. He's already jumping in, not wasting any time. Lucius, welcome back. I know you were a sponsor already at one point, so welcome back. You deserve that shield back. Enjoy that new Taco Krell emoji. And then Dragonstorm, thank you so much for the 20. Says here's a little extra for you having to deal with YouTube stupidness. Well, thank you, good sir. And then Rowan Church, thank you for the 5. We're finally off. You're darn right we're off. Let's get that WA train rolling in chat. I need a WA train for all 3 of these wonderful people. Dragonstorm, Lucius, and Rowan. Let's get that dang WA train going. Also, the WA train's going to be going in order for us to kick the crap out of all of our enemies. So I want the WA train rolling, and the Taco Krell on the WA train so we all have something to eat. And we are going to smash some enemies. How about that? Why did I fight this? I guess I just wanted to shoot some elves. Matthew Smith, what, are you crazy? Dude, I'm better just being here on the stream. I already told you all that, man. Work was terrible. I'm just happy to be on the stream. Gotta go dropping 50 on me. What are you? Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say, man. Thank you. Let's keep that WA train going for Matthew. I want you all to show Matthew the WA train. Get him something to eat. I think he needs a Taco Krell. Maybe a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chaos. If you need the poor man's versions, please find those. I enjoy those actually just as much. I love, and the Holy Pilgrim, I like it because he has access to the WA, but he doesn't care. He still uses the poor man's version. It's hilarious. I love like the little pukey face thing. Cracks me up. Canada still looks good right now. Dude, Canada might be the only country in the world outside of like Scandinavia that's not like 1 billion degrees. I don't know. Is Europe getting the same like insane summer heat wave that we are here in the States? Oh man. It's ridiculous. It's hot. Thanks for getting, and you know what? Some of you were nice enough to even get some Bugman's Ale for him too. So thank you so much for getting the WA going for Matthew. Matthew, I really appreciate your support, man. If there's anything I can do for you tonight in the stream, please let me know. Please let me know. Matthew said he had a good day at work. He figured he'd keep the karma going. Well, dude, I'm feeling the karma. You were far too kind. Thank you very much. Empiric Strategos, thanks for the 2. It's apparently $2 Taco Krell because he says let's kick off or let's start off by kicking some wood elves. Darn right we will. These filthy elves are gonna eat it. Actually, my longbeards with great weapons are gonna eat it until I get in range of these dang Way Watchers. Stop shooting me. Dragonstorm, thank you so much for the 10. Says time to turn some trees air. Also, at least you get at least you slept. I didn't get to sleep today with my night schedule. And you don't work in a factory, then you just sweat even under a fan. Dude, I don't work in a factory. I work in the office, and don't get me wrong, I have much respect for people working out in a factory or like a distribution facility or something like that. It's hard work, and man, I get so sick of the office sometimes too because I just never move, and it's like I can feel myself getting more and more out of shape all the time. Sounds like you're a hard-working man. Thank you so much for the 10. Really appreciate it. Can you all get some WA in chat for Dragonstorm, please? Wow, these Way Watchers are properly wrecking us here, and I'm not real happy about it. We gotta do something about these Wild Riders before they get me. Everything else can wait a minute. Kill those riders. Okay, fortunately all their eagles were stupid and went for my infantry line. We may not be able to win this though. Drove the riders back for a minute. Yeah, I don't know if this is winnable or not because we're going to get disrupted by so many... Look at this stupid animations kind of protect them from getting their face shot off too. That's kind of annoying. Look, see, it goes through the animation. It makes them harder to hit. It's kind of irritating. Gosh darn it. Stupid wild riders came back here too. See, this is why we'll lose if we lose here, is because I can't contain all these units long enough. Wow, they've like turned up the animations. I don't remember the eagles always flying around like all stupid like that. I was blobbed up here too. I should have split up all my skirmishers, so this is a mistake on my part. You need to split up your skirmishers so that this doesn't happen. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Whatever, you filthy pointy ears. Enjoy it. I'm not quitting though. I'm gonna kill as many of these pointy-eared scum as I can before my dwarves run away. If they think I'm quitting... Oh, I have a hero? Yeah, I sure do. That would have been helpful. That would have been helpful. Thanks, Appius. Annoying but realistic? I mean, it's not realistic. It's a giant eagle. I mean, giant eagles don't even exist. Okay, is there some reason why you're walking forward instead of shooting? I mean, it's a giant reindeer. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got a clear line of sight here. Okay, I think it's because some of my guys are caught in melee up there. Hey Air, saw a 2-hour stream from you today. Always auto-resolve Shogun 2 water fights. Your fight was awesome. Man, hope you enjoyed it. You were watching one of my old Shogun 2 videos, Kyle? Is that what you were watching? People say yes they do. Golden eagles are huge. Yes, they're huge, but these eagles are much larger than a golden eagle, folks. This is a giant, like, fantasy eagle. Not to mention, I don't know that we have any realistic data on how eagles would choose to eat dwarves, since dwarves aren't real. So, I'm just saying. It's hard to say whether or not the animations on the eagles are realistic, because the real-life data to back up such things seems a little bit short. Alright, you can have Val's Anvil back.
I am Ironfist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
Yeah, I'll take your defensive alliance, actually. Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, why not take the defensive alliance? Makes sense. Make another friend.
Greetings. You no doubt have a request.
People are saying dwarves are real. Oh, it was the stream where, yeah, it was supposed to, okay, it was my stream where it was supposed to not be Warhammer 2, but I ended up playing Warhammer 2 for part of the time anyway. Lothern wants a defense, no. I don't make defensive alliances with stinking high elves. Yeah, I did lose a battle, so that might actually give us a grudge. That's true, we need a grudge to fulfill, probably. Edward says, haha, the Wood Elves just raised Val's Anvil, their own home. Yeah, I know, those guys are geniuses, aren't they? Absolute geniuses. Super genius elves, folks. Super genius elves. Grudge issued. Use a hero to successfully perform an action against the following Kraka Drak. Oh, why? Wait a minute. The Halfling Pudding Grudge? Is this serious? Description. Under Morgrim's disappointed glare, did the dwarfs of Kraka Drak steal away a cook bound from the kitchens of Kraka Drak. The secret of his nutty fig pudding recipe was the reason. A spiteful move to deprive the High King of one of his favorites in petty retribution for a difficult reckoner's inspection? I mean... wow. I mean, first of all, this is an Ungrim campaign, so I don't know why I'm having to carry out a grudge for Thorgrim. It seems like he's the grudge bearer and should bear that. I mean, do I get to, like, put a grudge on Thorgrim for me having to, like, pay back his grudges? I guess. I mean, do I have an agent free to go all the way over to Kraka Drak? Sigh.
Yax thirsts for war.
That's going to be an annoying grudge, because now I got to march like halfway across the map to fulfill it. Because I probably can't recruit any heroes from here, no, because it's just a tiny settlement.
One rug.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Let us begin.
I guess we could take Kristoff here and let him temporarily go do it for us. So Kristoff, I need you to go pay back the pudding grudge here, apparently. So we're going to send Kristoff through there to take care of the pudding grudge. People are saying pudding is serious business. Well, apparently it's serious business. I mean, I didn't know what kind of serious business we were talking about, but it's apparently pretty serious business. I guess what we'll do is just, I'll temporarily put some slayers in this. Actually, we need like a cannon. Got this one for longer range. Wonder if it makes sense to just put like a couple of organ guns in here. Let them do that for a couple turns. I need to take Ungrim up north to face off with Chaos. I just need to make sure we got the appropriate units in the army. I kind of feel like the Thunders would be good against Chaos, but at the same time, we've got organ guns, and it's not like Quarrelers are going to be useless. We've got decent infantry here, though. We might want to pick up one more hammer along the way. So let's take Ungrim, start heading north. These guys will keep heading south to pick up our pottery. So let's end a turn. We can... Mirigliano? I thought this place... it's probably just going to end up rebelling. But I don't know. Maybe we can make something of it. It's a port. Triangulation. Let's see here. Holy crap. Nick Rutsis says, just got in. Have I missed any salt? Dude, if you haven't been here for more than like a couple of minutes, you've missed some salt. Because I don't want to miss the salt. I love the salt. Hey, can we get some saltast for Nick Rustis in the chat? Can you all drop some salt in there for him? He says he loves the salt. Let's give him some salt. Let's let him on a salty WA train. Salty WA train. Welcome aboard, Nick. Hey, man, Nick, if there's anything you need me to do for you tonight in the campaign, let me know. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it, man. I'm always glad to have you here, and it is always good to have your awesome support. Wait a minute. What? Oh, this is a new...
What?
It's like, who is this guy? It's like, who is this guy? Standardized firing drill within the turn. Yeah, there you go. You got you some salt ass now in chat, Nick. Now you can enjoy the salt. Man, you got a lot of salt in there.
Will you join me, men of the Empire, in finding death in glorious battle?
What you want, Carl? Can I have the military alliance with them? It's Kislev who still owns Kraka Drak. I need Chaos to take Kraka Drak from Kislev. I don't really want to make an alliance with the Empire right now, just in case I have to end up backing out of it. Name a hero Nick the Saltbringer. You know what? We could do that. Nick, do you want a hero named after you with salt in it? Hey, have you all have you seen my new videos? The new online battle format I was testing out? What do you think of it? Do you like it? I mean, they got a ton more likes than a normal video, and it seemed like they were very popular. I'm just curious for some feedback. Did you enjoy it? Do you want every battle to be like that? Would you like it better if there was just some more casual replays like I used to do mixed with that? Like, what's...
Call me a king.
Give me some ideas.
You're welcome here.
Okay, Nick does want the salt hero for himself. I'll do that for you. Alright, people are giving me some feedback. Matthew Smith says, yes, they're entertaining. Django says, love the focus on Beastmen. It was excellent. Luke Davis said he liked it. Pyrrhic says it's fun to watch, informative. Slambush was great. Jersey. Matthew thinks the mixture could be good. Chief Dreaming Out says new format's good. Ungrim says didn't get it. Yeah, if you don't get a notification on the other videos, make sure you click the bell on my channel. If you haven't clicked the bell, that could be it. But YouTube's also really stupid, and sometimes you can click the bell and still not get notifications because apparently they really think they should be telling you what to watch rather than you deciding what you're gonna watch. So they have really weird minds. Huber says they got tons more likes because you kept asking for likes, but also they were better. Yeah, I mean, but I asked people at the end of some of the other videos too, like if you enjoy it, make sure to like, and those ones didn't really pick up anything special. So it seems like if the extra likes were coming on that one, I really think that it was, people actually enjoying it. I hope. Hammer and Anvil strategy video kind of remind me of Turin's videos. I watch him and you for good understanding of online battles. Yeah, Turin makes good stuff. Luke says he liked the infomercial style. Yeah, I was kind of trying to just be entertaining with that. Chief Dreaming Out says he's the player who brings defensive geometry and then loses. We've all been there. We've all been there, Dreaming Out. I mean, unless you just hate stunties to begin with. Which some people do. Some people do. Hang on, why did we go negative all of a sudden? Did we lose a trade partner? Did I lose a trade partner and not notice it? Because all of a sudden my income's... Or was it just all these units I've recruited added up to more than I thought? Luke says he likes both formats. I still like both formats, what Anthony says. People said music's good. Bugmans for all. Thanks, Sebedy. Thanks for sharing the Bugmans with us. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, like, if it was just my income or did something change here. David said, what time is it where everyone is? Just curious. David, for me, it is 8:45 p.m. For me, it is 8:45 p.m. See if we can earn a little bit more money back with some of this stuff. There we go. We're getting a lot of chaos corruption too because of all the stuff going on. Holy cow. Go all the way up to level 4 with the Toolmakers Guild? I didn't know that. Probably should have known that, but I didn't. Build a Slayer Shrine, has Untainted, that helps out a lot. So let's get some of these buildings going. Don't really need to build this in Sylvania. And honestly, I should probably be watching my money instead of spending it all, but I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright.
My anger burns bright.
My anger burns bright too. We have something in common. Here you go. Let's rename this guy. This is gonna be Nick, the Salt Lord. There you go, Nick. Got yourself an army, man.
Armed and ready.
Apparently you're ready. Let's go find out if you're ready. Let's actually force march up.
If you say so, Beardling. Vengeful Runelord.
Yeah, I know you're vengeful. I get it. I'm vengeful too.
What do you want?
Okay, let's end a turn.
I have the corner.
Heir, my cat just died. Please name your capital the Empire in honor of her. Yeah, I don't think I can name my capital Pussytown, but I am sorry to hear about your cat, if that is true. I'm not laughing if it is true. I'm trying to figure out whether you're trolling me or not with the name there, but if your cat really did die, then I apologize.
I am Ironfist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
Alright, let's see here. Military alliance. Sure. Hopefully I can get some trade open with these guys. That'd be good. Make me some money.
Hail. Do not be intimidated by the...
Hey, guess what? Cram it. Take that, Lothern. Nick, thank you for the 5. He says, I bring salt and glad tidings from Fort Worth. Well, I appreciate your Texas salt. It tastes great. Thank you for the salt all the way from Fort Worth. I'll bet it's hot in Fort Worth right now. If it's hot here, you know darn well it's hot in Fort Worth. Alright, let's see here.
You summon.
The wood elves are like rebuilding their little realm over there. Part of me like thinks I want to make peace with them, but part of me thinks I want to just go back up there and keep messing with them.
Summon me if you dare.
I do need to take care of the lizards. I know Reptile King wouldn't be... Oh, Skaven revealed. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. That's my pottery. That's mine, Queek. Mine, 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 mine.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
I'm gonna take steal all of Queek's pottery. How about that? What you think of that, Queek?
Enough.
I'm gonna take steal all his pottery. Yes, yes.
I'll get on it. Right. Got then.
I say we just beat the crap out of these rats right now. Django says, oh snap. Hang on, what happened, Appius? Appius, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I had to do that same thing once years ago, and it tore me apart, and I still don't like thinking back on it, so hope you get to feeling better, man. That's definitely hard. Definitely hard. Dragonstorm says, Air, I live in Canada and it's freaking 40 outside with humidity. Heat is a weird thing. Like 40 Celsius, I'm assuming, because if it was 40 Fahrenheit, dude, I want to live where you live right now because that would feel nice. But I'm assuming that you're saying 40 Celsius. And if it's 40 Celsius, I'm guessing you're talking about a heat index, like it feels like 40 Celsius. Can it actually get up to 40 Celsius in Canada? That seems pretty hot for Canada. Okay, yeah, he's saying 40C, man. That's definitely pretty warm, I would think, for Canada. Thank you so much for the 5, man. Appreciate it. And then Punish Snake, thank you for the Aussie 5. Says, hey, Air, missed the last couple streams, so I thought I'd throw a few Aussie dollaroos at you. Thanks for the awesome content. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching the stream. Thanks for joining all the way from Australia. Really appreciate it. Let's get some WA for Dragonstorm and Punish Snake, please, guys. Thank you so much for supporting, guys. Joker, welcome to the stream. He says it's been over 30C in the UK recently, but for us, it's just so hot. Every time I've been to the UK, it's always felt really nice because it's not near as hot as here. But I guess if that's what you get used to, then yeah, it probably feels hot. I've been to the UK a couple of times, and one of them was in the summertime. Definitely did not feel hot to me, but I understand that perspective can play a role.
For the colors encore! Night guarding!
Oh, I shouldn't have put those things up front, because we need to draw the fire of those towers.
Move now! Gyrocopter! Charge! Moving out! Go! Kill orcs! Iron breakers! We are relentless! Flame cannon! Organ gunner! Don't skirmish!
Alright, we'll start moving everything up.
Flame cannon!
Let's hope that my artillery opens fire.
This won't misfire!
Oh, crap. Stupid. We're going to have to leave a unit behind to protect these artillery because the Skaven's going to start summoning all over them. That's typical AI. Alright, let's get my gyros. And let's go over here up to the walls and let's see if we can come drop some bombs on the units on the walls. Oh man, did you all see that unit just like disappear because of the flame cannon? That was gruesome. I love it. Anthony Strickling, thanks for the $2. He says roast those. I don't even know how to say that, but is that their word for Skaven? Give me like a pronunciation of that. That would help a lot, Anthony. Thank you so much, Anthony. And TBJ934, he says it's wonderful to always have quality content. Thank you for the great coverage and quality. Thank you, TBJ934. I appreciate your support. It is good to have wonderful people like you here watching the stream. Thank you so much for being a part of what makes this so much fun for me and very enjoyable for me. Let's get some big wah in there for TBJ, please. Dropping 20 on me, being an awesome supporter. Let's get that wonderful man some wah. I need some wah, folks. Get him some taco krell, too. I feel like he needs some taco krell. Everybody needs some taco krell in their life. Okay, these summons are really getting on my nerves. Okay, I don't know what y'all are doing. I must not have put them on defensive. Well, now you're on defensive, so... let's keep our guys over here. Let's keep trying to get through the walls. Holy crap! Lay off me, Skaven catapults. Alright, everybody inside. Get in here. Y'all want to get some scenic views of the Skaven getting their butt kicked? Let's watch my Dawi storm this verminous city. Look at my Iron Breakers throwing their satchels down from in there. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we should wreck these rats pretty bad. I'm gonna get back here and go get these giant slayers. We'll go tear up those rat ogres and get the artillery. How's my gyrocopters? I totally forgot about them. Group 1. They're almost out of ammo. Let's go shoot up these rat ogres a little. Let's actually just forget those guys and head back here with the slayers. And let's get some of these iron breakers over here. Start beating the trash out of some of these Skaven units. Well, those iron breakers throwing satchels down from the wall is just almost kind of like almost makes me feel bad for the Skaven, but then I don't. Oh man, those towers are shooting up my trollhammer torpedoes. Just get out of here. Withdraw from the battle. Go, 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 go. Get out. I'm gonna withdraw these guys so they don't get completely killed. There we go. Don't want to lose those troll hammers. Oh, good. We shot up the trolls real good. Got my slayers over here. Ooh, giant slayers are going to take a nasty charge for the trolls, but then they should rip them down pretty well. Holy moly! That might have just killed my giant slayers. I'm going to try and save them real quick with a rear charge here from my giant... Yep, there we go. I want to keep those giant slayers alive. I think that was some magic from the warlock engineer. I don't know what you guys are waiting on, but if you want to go ahead and attack those guys before they just sit there and throw all their crap at you, that'd be great. Send some help over here too. I don't want these guys to take too much damage. This is weird how Skaven artillery does this. It's like it will just keep firing unless you do a really good job of like getting behind it and making sure it's fully engaged. I guess it's because it's like so big that it kind of blocks some of your melee and your charges. There we go. I mean, this really seems like it should be over already, but there's a couple of units that we gotta deal with here. Let's get the gyrocopters and come bomb this stuff. There we go. Get over here. Actually, let's take this unit back away so it doesn't get shot up. Alright, here comes the bombs. Dawa Air Force. There we go. That's the end of the Vermintide, folks. That's the end of the Vermintide. Nice. Kristoff's got us some flaming gobos there to just represent our flaming Skaven. David Pierce says, I'm never going to stop loving the bombers. Man, me either. Me either. Dragonstorm, I have never played Divinity Original Sin 2. Not even sure what it is. Dreaming Owl says, I barely have less than 100 kills per battle for Iron Drakes. Yeah, no, they're fantastic. 10 out of 10, best fireworks. Thanks, Dob. Thanks for joining us tonight. Soviet Bear, thanks for joining us tonight, too. Nice. Luke Davis has some Skaven fried. Looks good. Would be neat if you streamed it one time if you like it. Oh yeah, I've never played it, Dragonstorm. Says it's an amazing RPG. I'm sure it's good. I just get very little time to play stuff besides Warhammer, since that's what my channel's all focused around. Start buffing up all of our infantry here, make them absolutely ridiculous. Wow, Rune Lord, man, he is decked. I like it. Let's start working down here. Inspiring Presence.
Thirsts for war.
And then keep buffing up artillery. Alright, so we've taken our first settlement down here. We need to tear that down and get the pottery as quick as we can so we can start spamming out the liquid fortification.
The layers will bind me.
Is everybody moved for this turn?
I am the
Let's actually put these
Slayer
guys
King.
on force march.
Yes,
Probably get there faster. I'm going to put Ungrim on force march and send him up north. He's got a long march ahead of himself. There we go. But he'll start making his way to where he needs to be. Our income went positive. That didn't take too much. And considering how many armies we have, it's pretty cool to still have a positive income. I really don't have a ton of territory in the game right now. Let's go ahead and start moving underground in case we spot chaos. Yep. Here's Kroq. So Nick the Salty Rune Lord might get the first shot at Kroq over here. He's definitely got the right tools to take down Kroq. We don't have much armor-piercing infantry in those armies, but I mean, we'd be able to hold out while other units tried to get the job done. Blue Moose thinks we'll never see Cathay or Nippon. Dude, I'd hope we'd see both of them. Who do you guys think the next race pack's gonna be? What do you all think? I'm thinking well, it's called a campaign pack, but it's gonna add a new race to the game. That's gonna be the next DLC. We don't know when it's gonna drop, but I don't know, probably later this summer, maybe towards the fall. We have no idea. I personally, like, I've heard some people saying ogres or like demons of chaos. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think those are gonna get saved for the third game. Really feel like that's gonna be the third game where you'll see a lot of that fleshed out. I could be wrong. I don't think it can ever be Cathay or Nippon, obviously, in this game, because I don't think the map's in the right place. Araby I could see, and that would be kind of interesting. I've heard some people say Vampire Coast, but my question would be, why Vampire Coast? I mean, aren't they just vampires? Like, it'd just be like Vampire Light? That seems like it'd be pretty lame. Or would it just be their attempt to put vampires into the Vortex campaign? Which, again, to me seems like it would be not a very big add. Vampires with guns? I mean, if they make a whole lot of new units...
What do you want?
And can somehow make some very unique play for the vampires, maybe. But, I mean, if it's like just a few new units, like guns, but then the rest is just all the same old vampire stuff, I don't know. To me, that would be a little bit disappointing based on when you take a look at something like the Tomb Kings. Some people are saying Tylea, Dogs of War. I've heard that theory too. Indie Pride loves making those speculation videos, and he just made one. And I listened to him saying what he thought about that stuff. I mean, that stuff would be okay. I don't think I'd be super thrilled about it. Again, it depends on how they do it. It didn't sound super exciting offhand because we already have a human faction. I can see the human faction like Araby being interesting in the sense that it would be very, very different than the Empire. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I guess I'll wait and see what happens before I make up my mind on anything, obviously. Dogplay says Pike Shot, Puppies, Crossbowmen, more elite infantry than the Empire, and Bretonnia, but less knights. Folks, we got a new sponsor here, and it is none other than Ungrim Ironfist. So apparently my stream is now sponsored by the Slayer King himself. Can we get some Slayer Kings up there for Ungrim? And then let's get Ungrim some food. The Slayer King has got to be hungry after all the work he's put in here, you know, to help build up everything. So let's get him some Taco Krell and some Kentucky Fried Chaos. And definitely a shot of Bugman's while we're at it. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, Ungrim. Really appreciate it. It is good to have you. And Ungrim, you can now spam your own emoji there. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll be open-minded. There's some that I sit here and say may not be as exciting, but you know, CA hasn't disappointed me yet with a new faction, so maybe I should just not get too worried about it. Because honestly, so far they've done a pretty darn good job of adding in what I feel like has been really good content. So maybe I should just not get too worried about it. We could probably use another Slayer in this army.
The throng agrees. Lord of Clan Morgrim.
See if our runesmiths should still be on track. Yep. Go try and deal with that grudge. We should have pottery soon, folks. Pottery.
One rug.
Give Kislev a whole new roster. If they really did have like bear cavalry, and if there was really enough lore or an army book behind Kislev, that would be fun. But again, if they just ended up being a mostly empire with a couple of different units, I'm not sure how fun that would be. But I could see it being unique. Like, aren't they supposed to have like a female like Tsarina or something, like a princess? Like, I mean, if there was really some cool lore behind it, I could see that being pretty excited. Like, if, again, maybe something like winged hussars or like just some other cool stuff for Kislev. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I wasn't like about to give up Total War, but I had been somewhat disappointed in Total War from Rome 2 to Attila. I mean, it's just kind of okay. It wasn't great. There was a lot of like what felt like missteps. And then Warhammer, I was just like, holy cow, look at this. Look what they made. And all of a sudden, I mean, it was just like, they're back, baby. Bazooka Bob says they have an army book. What kind of units were in their army book? Do they have like any monsters? David Pierce says, how long are you streaming? I don't know. I've been going for a little less than an hour. I'll probably go for a little while longer for sure.
It's a giant.
Okay, Ungrim's still moving.
My anger burns bright.
Let's move up and see if we can find Kolek up here. Magnum Knight says more streams air. Also, do you still accept replays? I sure do. You can send them to airtotalwar@gmail.com. And if you all send me good replays, it definitely helps me out with this new series. I'll be doing some of my own still, but if you want to send replays, you could end up getting featured in that new kind of tactical type series that I set up in the online battles. Maybe give the new guys like me some tips for multiplayer. Can't win to save my life. Well, maybe that's what we could do for a new episode, is if I get together a couple of replays. Now, some people get mad at me for this, be like, don't show noob replays. Even if I try and help you all, there's always those people who are going to, like, get whiny about it. But yeah, I mean, if you have replays, and I get the right replays where I think people made a quote-unquote newbie mistake, and maybe if I get a few of them, I can say, hey, here's a few common mistakes that new players make and how to avoid it, you know, and we could show it. Like, so I think that could potentially make for a good episode that would be helpful to people. So feel free to send it, and thank you so much for the 10. Really appreciate the support. Let's make sure that Magnum Knights gets some WA. He is a fantastic supporter. He's always here, and I really appreciate having him in the stream. It looks like we got a Tomb Kings fight down here too, don't we, boys? I really need to quit spending all my money because I'm not making much. So it says one of the #1 noob mistakes I see is not bringing a caster. Yeah, it's true. There's probably very few times where you don't want to bring a spellcaster. Very few times.
The axe thirsts for war.
Wow, these Tomb Kings are about to get tomb wrecked. What do you all think? I think it's going to split up my armies though on the deployment screen, so that's going to be annoying. Alien, thanks for joining while you could, man. Hope you have a good evening, day, whatever it is for you. Says, see you good people in the chat on the next episode. Yep. We will see you soon. There'll be more streams, of course. Dovplay says, Witchcaster and spells is a matter of much debate. True. I think you always just got to try and do your best job, though, of choosing casters and stuff that fit the... that kind of fit what you need for your army, like playing to the strengths of your army. It could seem obvious when you just say like, oh yeah, your casters should play to the strengths of your army, but some people have a harder time putting it together than others, I think. I'm gonna try and get all my guns up on this hill, but I can't get them very far back here actually. Because if they're up on the hill, they'll shoot over the heads of these guys better. No, no, no. Come on. You can do it. There we go.
Show us that target, Lord!
Yeah, it should be good. Let's make sure all these guys are on defensive this time so they don't go off
Flame cannon!
on a crazy chase. Yeah, let's put our Master Engineer up here. Actually, he can't even deploy up there. There we go. Alright, got our Master Engineer up there.
Iron breakers.
Get all our iron breakers. Mix in a couple of hammers. Put the slayers. I'll actually keep the slayers back in case they try and get around me. I'm actually going to put all my infantry on defensive too. We'll let our Rune Lord and the Rune Smith stay up front to try and tank some of the initial assault here, and we'll use our gyrocopters.
Defiant and unbowed, the clans unite.
Okay, let's just get
Battle ready. Flame cannon. Slayers.
Okay, let's do something like this. Let's take the gyrocopters up, see if we can start harassing constructs. That bone giant actually would be a good one to harass. I think I have a pretty solid ranged advantage though. Where's my cannon range at? Okay, I don't have to lure the Tomb Kings too far forward to try and get them in cannon range. There's some archers, we'll have to be careful of those. Here's the Necrosphinx too, that would also be a good target. Then we got my reinforcements that we need to bring up, so let's just go ahead and start bringing those this way. We've got some Troll Hammer torpedoes that would actually be really useful in this fight. Okay. Let's focus on the Necrosphinx. Any damage we do to him will be useful. There are a lot of chariots, so we'll probably focus on those next. But I think Necrosphinx first. Big old Sphinxy. I'm gonna go ahead and send the Dragonback Slayers over to that side. Put a second line of Iron Breakers. Put some extra hammers and second lines. Maybe even make a third line there. Let's run these guys up. There we go. Just do something like that. Alright, so... Oh, my copters! Lay off my gyrocopters. Holy Captain Crazy. Hold on, I gotta put it in slow motion real quick so I can say thank you to Captain Crazy with the 50 Aussie bucks. He says, hey, Air, 2 questions. What's the most Aussie sentence you've ever heard? Well, the most Aussie sentence I've ever heard, I can't even repeat because I don't know what they were saying. There's actually a bunch of Aussies who work in the office with me, believe it or not. So, I think they all used to work for Woolworths and they came to work up in our office, so... I don't know, I love having the Aussies in the office. We all like them, they're great. It says, can you name a gyrocopter Captain Crazy's copters? Yes, absolutely, man. We'll name one of the copters after you. It says, thanks, mate. And good win at the end of the last live stream. Thank you so much, Captain Crazy. Must be my... Man, Aussies are so good to me. I got Captain Crazy. There's other Aussies who are always donating to me. And then Dylan, the guy who makes all my emojis, is also an Aussie. Can we get some big time Aussie Wah? Let's get him some Aussie Wah. We gotta make sure Captain Crazy gets tons of Aussie Wah, folks. Let him know how much we appreciate him being here. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna need more Slayers on this flank. We're gonna need some more Slayers, folks. I'm still trying to shoot up that Necrosphinx. Our artillery is getting some nice work done, though. I don't know what's going on here. I must have forgotten to give these units some extra orders. Wow, look at the Iron Breakers wrecking these guys, too. let's send in the Slayers over here to start helping to shore up this flank a little. I'm gonna focus down the chariots now because the Sphinx is dying. And what happened to my troll hammers? Okay, we got a bunch of units out here getting caught by these Necropolis Knights. Let's just throw a bunch of cheap units in on them, and let's get our troll hammers and help start taking out some of these units. Let's get a couple of these units on this flank. Actually, we're gonna need them. I would jove off most of the copters. Got our Slayers. Let's send some extra infantry over here. All right, Sphinx is down. All right. Yeah, we are beating the crap out of Khemri here. Look at this. Look at the Iron Breakers just pouring it on over here. Necropolis Knights taking a bit of a beating. Let's get these Dwarf Warriors to a safer position, and let's just keep using these Troll Hammers. Oh wow, man, these Tomb Kings are taking a tomb beating. So are my Slayers, unfortunately. I got one Slayer unit that's about to bite the dust. And it would be nice if they don't, but pretty sure they will. I don't know, we're taking out those Knights pretty quickly now. Let's get over here. Let's actually get away from those archers. Let's just come back over here. Oh man, they summon up the new Shabti over here. Let's go take it out. It's killing my Dumpling's organ gun. Let's get it out of here. Don't kill my cannon. Don't kill it. Let's see if we can save my cannon here. Try and put a beating down on these guys. Our defensive line held up beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Finish that unit off. Finished off their lord. Tomb Kings are about to buy the farm here. Let's get these guys back. Send some more units over here. Shoot those chariots. Shoot the chariots. Actually, we got a breakthrough right here. Handle that breakthrough. Kill those chariots. Yeah! That's how you take care of chariots. Get your crap chariots out of town. Alright, looks like our organ gun will survive, even though it was kind of ugly here. There are a few units that broke through. So, should be good here. My archers are taking out their archers. Flame cannon's taking out the chariot. And we just got the bone giant way back in the back. My cannon is still intact. I don't know where the cannon is. Yeah, here's the cannon. He's getting attacked, but we can take out the bone giant with it probably. Looks like their Tomb Kang is the only one left there. It's gone now. We just got another Shabti summons. It's not good because it's right on top of our artillery as well. Let's send some help that way. Come on, need some help back here, folks. Take them down. Oh, they're killing my flame cannon real fast. Let's get some help over here and take these guys out. They're summoned, so they should be kind of rotting away. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff in on them. Make sure we keep our cannon alive here. Woo, just barely our field cannon. Field gun, flame cannon, just barely gonna get away here. Stinking summons. How dare the AI make the right move and put their summons on top of my artillery? Since when's the AI supposed to do anything right? Let's see if our master engineer can pick off one of these. Looks like they're all dropping. There they go. Decisive victory. More like by the grave. That's true. They don't really have any farms. I think we may have lost a couple of units. I don't know. These ones might have survived. We'll see. They might just be really low on health. But look at that. Thorball, Holy Pilgrim. He's on a pilgrimage. Tomb Kings, more like Gloom Kings. Man, I know, right? Nobody likes those filthy Tomb Kings. Yeah, dang it. We lost the Hass. Okay, hang on. I gotta make a note of this so I know who to replace. Piece of crap. I hate losing named units. That ticks me off. So I gotta pull up a notepad here real quick. Or actually, chat, here, I got a duty for you. Don't let me forget the 2 units I gotta rename. Okay, we need the Hash Slinging Slashers and Steve Irwin Slayers. Got it? Hash Slinging Slashers, Steve Irwin Slayers. Don't let me forget. And I also need a hammer. And what a bunch of crap. Also the Dumplings. All right, Hash Slinging Slayers, Steve Irwin Slayers, and the Dumplings Organ Gun. That's a bunch of crap. That gun was alive. Okay, here we go. So we need this army to go into an encampment. We're gonna need an organ gun. That was the Dumplings. And then we need the Hash Slinging Slayers and the other one there too. I can actually rename them when they get there. So you all don't let me forget the names, okay? Don't let me forget. Once they actually get recruited, I gotta rename them. Here's Magnum, the engineer. Magnum, you still out there in the chat? There's your engineer, man. Still going strong. Kemri took a beating in that fight. That's good. We're 1 turn from actually getting our pottery. That should be great. And temporarily, my income is back up, but it's mostly just because we got all beat up from that fight. Oh, yeah, I don't need to forget Captain Crazy's copters either. Good point. Thank you so much, Dog Plays, for not letting me forget that. And Crazy Captain, don't let me forget it either. When this turn's over, make sure I get your copters, Kate. Don't let me forget. Magnum Knight says, live on, Magnum Engineer. The Warhammer world's a terrifying place. Yes, it is, especially with me at your command. Aaron Vick, welcome to the stream. He says, how late am I? And is the tip train rolling? It's always rolling. You guys never let it stop rolling. I feel like I said, I feel overwhelmed. But yes, Aaron, you're never late. We're glad to have you here. Thanks for joining. Soviet Bear, thanks for the reminder, man. Appreciate you guys putting it down there. Air, you also need a unit of hammers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Rowan. Rustman says, missed so many streams, he's in the desert now. I don't know how many you missed, but we went to the forest, we beat the crap out of the wood elves, and then we got bored and left. I think they're retaking their lands now, but we don't really care because we were just there to beat them up anyway. And then I have armies headed north to meet Archaon's troops, and I'm actually headed south to beat the crap out of the lizards. That was at the behest of one of the huge donations from the last stream. They requested that I go destroy the lizards, so that's what we're going to be doing. Thank you so much, Magnum Knights. Appreciate the 10. He says, choo-choo. All right, folks, get him some train. Get him some train. Give that awesome Magnum Knights a train. Okay, let's go take care of the copters real quick before I forget for Captain Awesome. Or, sorry, Captain Crazy. Captain Awesome's also awesome, but let's rename here. Let's make sure I get the name right. I'm going to go back and look at his, name him Captain Crazy's Copters. Yep, I can do that. Captain Crazy's Copters. Captain Crazy's Copters. There we go, Captain Crazy, just for you. Just for you. Thank you so much for all the support. Very, very kind of you. We also now, it's too bad Calvin's not here. If he is, he's probably reminding me, Hair, you finally have pottery. Oh, yes, we do. Liquid fortification from the Iron Warden's tankard. So we're going to start forging the crap out of these. We can make up to 8 of them. So I'm going to make a bunch of them. We are going to make a bunch of them. Get all of our lords decked out with regeneration. Uncle Bob says, how about some hammerers named Kimry Kneecappers? Ooh, I like it. Absolutely, I can do that for you, Uncle Bob, as soon as I get done making all these tankards. Apparently my men don't get enough bugmen, so we gotta make them another tankard. My dwarves are thirsty. They need the liquid fortification. Thank you all so much for getting some wah in there for Uncle Bob. Another amazing Aussie. Captain Crazy, another Aussie 20 says you yourself are too kind. Thanks here. No, you're the kind one here. Folks, can you please pick any emoji you want? One of my emoji, anybody else? I want to see some huge emoji spam in thanks of Captain Crazy, please. I need the chat to go crazy for Captain Crazy and let them know how crazy we are about Captain Crazy. Is that enough crazy? Thank you, Captain Crazy. I really appreciate it. Bazooka Bob with the 2 says, mission objectives complete. You got the pottery? Darn right we got the pottery. I told you, if nothing else in this campaign, I mean, I could lose battle after battle, but we will obtain pottery. And we will make tankards out of said pottery. And our tankards will give us the liquid fortification.
Ah, to die in battle.
Man, look at all the stuff you're getting in chat there, Captain Crazy. You got some kiwis, looks like candy, lemons, tankards, wah, gorble, octopus. You're getting all kinds of good stuff there. I love seeing what you all come up with that other stuff. Thank you so much for helping me thank him. We got this potion of foolhardiness, which we're definitely replacing with the Iron Warden's tankard. And then let's start getting everybody tankards, liquid fortification. Brendan Berschbach says, you were the first person I ever watched play a Warhammer game, going on 2 years now. Thank you so much, Brendan. Really appreciate the 10. Can you all get Brandon some WA, please, in the chat? Get him the WA train. Welcome him to the WA train. Brendan, thank you so much for being on the stream. Thank you for the support. And Bazooka Bob says you must be a big fan of the movie Ghost. I've actually never even heard of or seen that movie. Thank you for the 2, Bazooka Bob. Sorry, I don't know what movie it is. And then Nick Rusta says, have to go. I'll watch it on the playback. Don't get my Rune Lord squashed by Kolek. He has too much salt to spread. Nick, we will make sure that your Rune Lord doesn't get crushed. And if I do, I won't tell you about it, and I'll make a new one and rename him, and you'll never know. So it'll all be good. Thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate all the support tonight. Hope to see you back on the next stream. Thanks for the 5. And then Aram, oh man, I'm going to say your last name wrong, so I'm going to try not to. Aram, if I say it wrong, please tell me how to pronounce it right. He says $2, unit of miners, and call it Aram's Cheap Boys. I don't have any miners, Aram, but I can name something after you.
Vengeful Runelord.
Yeah, I don't have any miners. I don't have a place for any miners right now. But if you're all right with it, man, I could take this Bugman's Rangers and we can name them Aram's Rangers. Does that work? I'll do something there for you. Don't want you to think that I'm not going to help you out. Bazooka Bob says Demi Moore and Swayze making pottery.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Oh, man. Well, if they're after pottery, then obviously it's a movie for me. Ram says I want a cheap unit in my honor. Oh, heck, where are we going to put it for you, Ram? Here, I know what we can do. You know what? I'll let you keep the Rangers. And then I'm going to come down here where we had the hammer. It's not quite a hammer, but I'll put the Ekron Miners in here. And I will name it after you. This is Aram's Cheap Boys. There you go, man. We made it happen. Emphasize the cheap. Whatever you want, man. Here we go. Emphasized. Consider it emphasized. That's for you. Cossack says, what turn am I on? I'm on 220. I'm actually a long way into the campaign. I probably could have accomplished a lot more by this point. I'm probably not going near as fast as I could or should.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
What are we missing in this army? Did we lose a Slayer? What did we lose in this army? Does anybody know? I mean, it probably couldn't hurt to have another Slayer in that army, considering everything else we have there, because we'd have to protect it all. And then which army? We have this army up here, which is where our runesmith left. We could use this one to try and go get some cheeky revenge on the elves, right? Be a little bit dangerous.
As the High King commands.
Pyrrhic Strategos. Oh, hang on. There was other names I was supposed to do. Give me just a second. Let me go back and get the names. Movie Ghost, Brendan, Zukabob, Captain Crazy. Oh, the kneecappers for Uncle Bob. That's what I'm missing. Did I miss any others? You all let me know if I missed any other names for folks.
For the wisdom of Valea.
These guys got some chevronage there. Oh, these guys got a lot of chevrons. Let's do this one for him. Hang on. Hammers, name them Kimry Kneecappers. Kimry Kneecappers. There you go. Sorry, Uncle Bob. Didn't mean to forget it. I eventually remembered. Alright, let's see. Okay, and we gotta name the Giant Slayers. Okay, I think you all are trying to remind me of that. Did they get re-recruited? They're still not done yet, but you all remind me to get these guys renamed. I did name the Hammers for you now, Uncle Bob. Got it fixed. Steve Irwin Slayers. Yeah, those are the ones we gotta wait till they finish recruiting, and then we can rename them. Let's go make sure I've moved all my armies. So we got a lot of armies now, and I'm probably forgetting about some. Okay, Ungrim's got marching orders to head north. This army can't move on this turn. Okay, looks like we're good. Alright, Mug Chug, we gotta go finish off this mission to perform. Wasn't that the mission? Raid any region belonging to greenskins. That's going to be difficult. And then carry out a successful assassination attempt against the undead. Both of those are going to be difficult, so there's not much I can do about those at the moment. Let's look at our grudge book. I think it just says perform, yeah, an action against the following settlement. Garrick Ziflin. Okay. Ungrim Ironfist says, do you see Samsung has to pay Apple $539 million for copying patented ideas? Really? Honestly, to me, it seems like Apple's the one always copying Samsung. It's like anytime an Android phone will come out with some new feature, Apple will turn around and put it on their phone and then claim that it's like all brand new and like totally unique to the phone. You know, it's like, you can unlock your phone with your face. And it's like, yeah, I was already doing that on the Android phone. I'm not a big fan of Apple phones, but I'll give them credit, man. Those guys run a PR machine that is like the world's craziest hype train. I mean, they have some insane PR at Apple. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird to me that Apple ends up Samsung has to pay Apple money for copying when it's like Apple copies, like, I mean, anything Android does that's, now, don't get me wrong, Apple's done some unique things too. But it's like anything that Android does unique, Apple puts it on the next version of their phone and then makes it seem like it's brand new again. The case was in California and the court dropped it.
Do not be intimidated
so what
by
happened?
the throng
I don't
of
understand.
Drengi.
I'm confused now. But yeah, man, I'm always impressed with the way Apple runs like their PR campaigns. It's just straight up impressive. Those guys have created an amazing name for themselves with PR, and it's like a case study for how to run your company's PR. Robert Bernheim says, "Hi Air, been watching since the Rome 1 days when the Carthage armies were gold Sacred Band and Sacred Band Cav. Thanks for all the great vids. Wondering if you could name a hero Patchy for old time's sake." I do think we have one we can name that. Robert, thank you so much for the 20. Thank you for watching for all these years. It is fantastic to have you here all these years, and you know, I feel like I owe you support after all that time. Thank you for the 20. And yes, we'll get a hero named Patchy. Bring back the legend. The man, the myth, the legend, and now the Dawi. Patchy.
Yes.
We'll put him in this army, because, you know, we'll make him, actually, yeah, we'll make him an engineer here. There we go. Patchy, the peasant engineer, he's back. And then we got to get these other guys in here.
Yes.
Let's rename. This is the Hash Slinging Slayers. And then the other one was Steve Irwin's Slayers. No, what's with the there? Steve Irwin's Slayers. And then the extra artillery was going to be the Dumplings. Bazooka Bob, thanks so much for the 5. He says, when you do a new elf campaign, you need to name a bunch of pretty boy elves after Swayze and Keanu Reeves. I'll see if I can remember that. Thanks so much for the 5, Bazooka. All right. We got those guys renamed.
Summon me if you dare.
And everybody else is replenishing. I think we should go wreck
Lord.
the Tomb Kings at Gorgazon. What do you all think? I wish there were some dang resources out here in these worthless settlements. Pools of oh, there's golden idols here. Yeah, that would be pretty nice to get a hold of. There's some mountains here too where we could settle up. But we really got to go kill the lizards. That was the request from the last stream, so I need to come way over here and see if we can find Kroq. Do y'all know where Kroq is at on the Mortal Empires? Isn't he like over here? Like way down in here? Thinking if he's still alive.
The axe thirsts.
Let's head back north.
To war.
Ungrim's making his way. We haven't seen any chaos up here. Seriously, what's going on? What happened? What happened to chaos? They didn't get destroyed. There's the war herds of chaos, the chaos warriors.
To war!
Let's see here. Kai. Let's move him back up here and see if we can pick off some wood elves.
Come then.
We're kind of replenishing as we move back through. Let's see if we can perform the agent action.
You summoned me.
Lucius, thank you so much for the 5. Says, been watching you since before Total War came out. Don't ask. Just go with it. Just kidding, buddy. Keep up the awesome work. Ooh, man, that would have meant you've been watching me since before 2000, which means that I was pretty young at the time. Don't want to know what's going on there. Lucius, thanks for being an awesome stalker. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching all these years. Thanks for the 5. Let's get some WAD chat for Lucius.
Let's see what the rune of
All right.
fire will do.
Picked up 20, got the treasury, damaged the wall successfully, and now we can head back to our army over here. So let's march back. And let's see. Keep working on getting all these. Pyrrhic Strategos, thanks for the 2. He says, Kroq's faction was destroyed or there. No! Well, where am I going to find lizards? I'm going to have to sail to Lustria to get some dang lizards around here? Chaos going through Norska? Possibly. The Great Lizard has fallen. Now I'm going to cry. I mean, Reptile King will be happy, but I'm going to have to cry. Lord Mazda wannabe. Nice, Ungrim. According to the strength ratings, Chaos is smashing Empire.
I'll have your words before you take my ale.
You won't be taking any of my ale, and you won't have my words. That's a grudging. I'll be a Lothern later. You all trust me. Before this campaign's over, we are paying back the oldest of grudges, and we will destroy Lothern. I really want a big battle before this is over. We've had a couple, but I want another big one here real quick. I do need to get off of here in just a minute. Cossack says bully the elves there. Oh yeah, we will. Verbally and with our armies. That's right, Ungrim. There will be another great... Oh, looky what we found here. Holy cow, we got some underground beast freaks here. What's this terrain look like? It's probably rough. We get to deploy way back here, and I mean, we do have 4 cannons, so we should... I mean, these guys aren't going to do jack to armored infantry. I think we can take them. All right, the Salty Rune Lord. This is where we find out just how salty he is. Cossack says we demand elf swirlies in their giant toilet bowl island. That is a good idea. That is a fantastic idea, actually. Spirit Stratigo says pretend to be their friends and then give them some Taco Grill so they get Mazdamundi's revenge. Salt the beast. Oh yeah, we're gonna salt him. Dude, this is like the same map that the isn't this the Battle at Thundering Falls map? This is definitely the Battle at Thundering Falls map. I recognize this. I recognize it because I played it like 1,000 times that time I got to go to San Francisco and see Warhammer and play Warhammer for the first time before it was ever even announced. Oh man, that was exciting.
Slayers!
I feel very lucky. I wish some of the rest of you would ever get a chance to know what it's like when you get to play a Total War game before it's ever even released. It is like, it's stupid exciting. It is very exciting.
Come out and home! For the ancestor gods! Let us a reckoning! Defiant and unbound!
Let's see here. Alright, so we got our guys set up. We got all of our iron breakers. Let's put all these guys. Group 1, Slayers, Group 2, Rangers, Cannons. Let's get this guy up here where he's really buffing up this artillery as best he can. Start the battle. Now we really want to focus our cannons. I'm actually going to go off fire will. We really want to focus them on key targets. Ooh, actually, get a shot real quick. Get a shot, get a shot, get a shot. See if we can take down this Beast Lord. Oh, no, hang on. He's going to waste all my satchel charges. I don't want to do that. And now I'm probably going to end up hitting my own men with the cannon. That's not exactly what I want to do at this moment. Sit plate. Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him. All right, hold your fire. He's gone. He's gone. That's one dead Beast Lord. He's toast. Razor Gore Chariot headed this way. Let's get our Slayers ready. Okay, yeah, these are the targets I want to take down. All right, Cygor. Let's give it to the Cygor. All right, take down the Cygor. All cannons. Focus fire. Focus fire. We got a Razor Gore Chariot here as well. Let's attack those. Bring them down because they'll do damage to my infantry. All right, focus that Cygor out of action. Come on, he should be an easy target. Really? How many cannonballs are we going to miss with? I mean, there we go. I've got an engineer standing here right with these guys, too. All right, take out the Cygor. Come on. Maybe it's just the angle or something that's kind of weird here. Beating these guys back pretty good. I thought I told you guys to not fire at will. Come on, kill that Cygor. Kill him. Let's get the Slayers back over here and take out some more of these chariots. We got some Minotaurs with shields up here too. Iron Breakers, you stay on the front line. I want the giant Slayers back here, please. Giant Slayers, move over here. All right, hold on, let me put it in slow-mo. Group 4, we need to pick our next target. I think we downed the Cygor. There's another Cygor way in the back. Let's not worry about them. Let's work on downing these giants. Actually, let's pop that one real quick. All right, hit play. Let's go. All right, giant slayers into the mix.
Slayers! Wow through!
Look, giant slayer's gonna get to slay a giant. Seems appropriate. Let's buff our leadership. Let's see if we can pop this guy with our engineer. Now we want to put these guys on fire at will. Gore herds there. Let's shoot up those Ungor raiders.
Move now! Kill us! Chasuk! Attack the ox!
Let's go over here and help against. There's a lot of Minotaurs in the center of this fight.
It is an order!
Let's keep buffing our armor. Definitely have a tough fight on our hands. Rangers are out of ammo already? Good grief. We'll get into combat.
As you command!
Wow, we are getting torn up actually on the front line because there's so many big monsters. Come on, cannons, I need you to do your work. This giant should have been dead a long time ago.
Stop!
I mean, he's a point-blank target. Really shouldn't take much more than a volley or so. Come on, take him down already! Freak! What is going on? For some reason why I got a master engineer here and my cannons are still slower. It's like they keep repositioning to fire. CA, please, seriously, fix that crap. We're holding the line temporarily, but it is a tough fight. We've got a lot to do here, and with my cannons being as stupid as they are, I'm not feeling too comfortable about the current situation.
Yes! Stay out! Withdraw!
Let's take out the giant. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty bad. I thought we were gonna win this pretty easily because our iron breakers, but our iron breakers got dumped on. And now we got Beast Lord behind our lines here. I really thought my cannons were gonna be more effective here.
For the High King! Withdraw! Yes! Yes!
My cannons normally wreck stuff like giants, and they just weren't even effective at all. Huh. What in the world happened there? Let's try that again. That just seems weird still. Like, I guess it was all the Minotaurs and stuff. Like, I mean, because there's no way Gore Herd are cutting through Iron Breakers unless the AI just gets some crazy cheats. Huh. Had to be all the Minotaurs and Chariots maybe doing the damage in the end. It's like I said, these guys shouldn't do well versus armor at all. Let's try that again. I want to try it again. I don't know if we can beat them or not, but I'd sure like a better shot at it. Ha! Check it out, Chief Dreaming Owl. Is that like a poor man's WA book and no consent? Assault reload. Well, I'm actually not that salty right now, but I'd sure like another chance at it. I guess I am salty if that means I want another chance at it. Yeah, I think that my fire at will was screwed up on the iron breakers. That didn't help, and then my cannons kept scooting forward to take shots at stuff and repositioning. That didn't help either. I'm not really sure why that was. That was kind of odd. Disciple of Ares, Eric, can you name an Ironbreaker cow gutters? That's pretty funny on a couple levels. I'll try to. Sepity Swoody gave me some taco krell. Is that what I get? I'm really kind of just surprised how that turned out. Maybe I just let myself get beat up too bad by the Minotaurs and the Chariots. Because like I said, I'm having a hard time understanding how Gore Herd would really be effective versus Iron Breakers. In fact, they'd be terrible against Iron Breakers, especially if I did it right. So I must not have done it right. That would be my guess. I have a cool username, says God bless save scumming. I'm not even sure where this whole thing of save scumming comes from. I mean, if someone pays money for a game and it has a save feature and a load feature, then pretty sure that that would be their choice, right? I hate how artillery is going forwards. Yeah, I know. I don't know what that's up, Dreaming Out. Like, it is still strange. I don't think it's the entire reason, but I mean, if it was working better, it certainly helped. Cannons never seem that good to me. No, they're great versus those large targets most of the time. They absolutely ruin them. But it's like my cannons were spending more time repositioning than firing. And when that happens, the AI gets to advance on you, and then, you know, you're kind of in trouble at that point. Okay, let's think this through here.
Yes, Thane!
I'm gonna turn off fire at will initially. I've got to remember to turn it back on. And the giant slayers, let's position them again. I mean, I think that the deployment needs to be somewhat similar.
Yes!
I'll tell you the other thing we'll try and do here to save my infantry some of the damage.
Let the vengeance begin!
The 2 Bugmans.
Yes!
And what we'll do is let's take...
Defiant and unbowed!
I mean, having the engineer back there didn't seem to do a ton, unfortunately. Let's just group them up. Let's put them up here and see if we can draw the attention of all these reinforcements and keep them off. Then let's put both the Bugman's Rangers over here. And maybe if I put my cannons in a little bit tighter grouping here. And give them a better angle over there on that. Problem is then their angle over to this one's going to be screwed up. But we definitely got to deal with these guys first. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, so Ironbreakers are on defensive. These Slayers don't need to be. These guys need to be, but let's not fire at will so I can conserve their ammo properly. Same thing here. Group, 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 group. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's do this right. Group 1, get up here, be the distraction. Group 5, see if we can take out this enemy lord real quick, and then we'll go for the... Yeah, come on, get up here. No! Why aren't my cannons firing? Look at them, just moving forward still. It's infuriating. I don't know, maybe I'll just shoot at the Minotaurs back there and quit trying to get that chariot. Alright, let's get in here and clean up the chariots. Try and kill Minotaurs. Alright, all my cannons are firing now. Let's just go after armor-piercing units. Man, they're beating up on my heroes out there. Let's go ahead and unload on this giant. Look at my cannons! They're still doing it. Is it something with this map? I am so thoroughly confused. Just turn this way and... I guess these things on the flank we just can't shoot. Because it is just not going to happen at this point. Wow, my heroes are taking a beating out here. Getting plowed around by chariots. My runesmith is about to die, and I don't really have much help to give him. I think we killed the giant. Let's put some shots out here on this Razor Gore chariot. Alright, let's try again here with... I mean, can we kill Minotaurs maybe? There is some Bestigor herd too, I have to keep an eye on that. There we go. Let's see if we can kill off some of these Minotaurs.
Yes! On the way!
Let's go ahead and go on fire at will.
Our fire undid.
Well, we did lose our runesmith. Trying to kill these chariots. I almost think that's what's giving me the most grief. I don't even think we're not going to do any better this time, I don't think.
Get on! Slayers! Range 4, range 5!
If we can hold back this flank with just Ironbreakers,
Move now!
and then use the Slayers over here in the center to help take down stuff as well.
Move now!
Yeah, see, that's gonna hurt right here with these Bestigor. See, we're getting shredded over here.
Shoot the Wazzix!
Can't even keep up on that side.
Yes!
See, the giant's taking a beat down over there. Quit going around my flank, you Jerks.
Pop those dwarfen legs! Slayers! Attack the
Let's get in here and try and take down the Beast Lord, those raiders. Dadgummit, freaking chariot got back here.
Withdraw! Cannon! Castle! Withdraw!
I mean, the giant's definitely getting hit.
For the ancestor gods! Go!
Yeah, they're just breaking right through us every time. I guess we're not going to win it.
For the ancestor gods!
Really sucks. I feel like we should be able to win it. That's the thing that's frustrating to me. Because their units here really aren't that great. It's just they've got just enough armor-piercing monsters that I can't really deal with all of them. And then my Iron Breakers are getting wrapped up a lot faster than it feels like they should. I mean, do Iron Breakers typically rout with like 40-something units left? I mean, they can't get terrorized, can they? Tired, winded, I mean, no one's terrorized. Interesting. What is going on here? I'll tell you what, I'm going to save the game back there. And, I hate to lose that. Did I have a chance to retreat? Or not? It says deploy farther back in your deployment zone so your cannons have more time to shoot. But then there's a hill in the way. Because see this hill, if I deploy back, my line of sight's going to be terrible. See, because that's the back of the map, and then I'm lined up against this. I mean, you could maybe corner camp right here. Is that the ticket, maybe? Huh. Routing because of the dead Rune Lord. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Air, don't forget to name an Iron Breaker the Cow Gutters. I'll try to, man. Should be flame cannons. Well, apparently the cannons aren't doing much. And it doesn't look like any single one of their units is doing a ton of damage. I'm thinking it's got to be the chariots that did all the work, huh? All these Razor Gore chariots? Yeah. 2026. Yeah, these Minotaurs getting a lot of kills. 66 kills on the Cygor. Interesting. Really don't want to lose that. Kind of too stubborn at this point. Can't lose to a bunch of Beastmen. That's a disgrace. Captain Austin says Beastmen campaign was one of my favorites. Yeah, I remember you liking that so much, man. It is a fun one. Alright, folks. Give me one more shot at it. See if I can turn around my disgrace here. Just one more quick shot. Let's try that. Let's try the corner camp on them and see if that works. I mean, if I can't win it, then I can't win it. We're just gonna end up losing the army. It's a brand new army. Hate to lose it, but working tile says Beastman on chariot is really, yeah, Beast Lord is pretty good on the chariot, especially against the Dawe. I mean, it definitely feels like the flame cannons would help a lot because there's a lot of infantry, but then we still have to deal with all the monsters
Do not be intimidated, but
Ivan says, for the love of Sigmar corner camp. Oh, we're gonna try it. I don't know if it'll work. I think we're still gonna get overrun, but we'll try it. We shall try it. And then I gotta get off here. Actually, I probably need to get off here now. Yeah, I'm gonna save it right here, and we'll try it again next time. If I can't do it next time, then we'll just give it up. But I'm gonna save it right here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I gotta hop off here, spend some time with the missus, eat some dinner. Hope you all had a good evening. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for all the support and watching Ungrim make a little more progress, though we find ourselves in a bit of a beast pickle here. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you joining the stream. HeirofCarthage, signing out. I'll see you next time, folks.